I make a brick? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, bitch. Tell me, do you want the shit brown? Do you want it tan? Tell me, do you want to fuck a boss or do you got a man? Nigga, have you ever got spooked when you seen a van? Nigga, have you ever lost count running through them bands? I don't fuck with fake ass niggas, I done wash my hands. Niggas ain't got no paper, I don't understand. I don't sell weed, I gave a plug to my man. I'm only fucking with that H, I put him in his bag. I'm fucking on a baddie, got my exes mad. I only wear a mirror, you can check the tag. About to hit up sex, spin a rack. I only want your bitch for one night, you can get her back. This little freaky bitch, take her knees, put them on her hands. And she say her best friend a freak, put her on my man. Can I hit your bitch? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, nigga. I just hit a freaky ass bitch, wasn't even in the plans. I don't even know the bitch name, but she look like a jazz. Pretty ass face, no waist, with a lot of ass. Brains with the booty, she a freaky looking college grad. I want the smoke with these niggas, I'ma hit the stash. Fetty, where you at? I got some donkey, that's another 50 racks. Yeah, when donkey caught me, bitch, I'm in the mafia, don't call me Paulie. I just got put on probation, they just took me off. I know your bitch got skeletons inside her closet. Once she on this dick, I can't get her off.
Yeah, you already know. We're fucking live.
I don't like that.
You already know it's fucking lit. Fucking lit. Okay.
Not sanitary.
Yeah, don't talk to that mic like that.
And I only need one.
Can you guys hear me? Mic check.
I can hear you. Eric's mic is so hot, like I could smell his breath. It's like for real. No, it's not. Sounds like you've been screaming in a microphone really loud for a long time over a fucking.
You know how
working
I do.
That thing.
Awful.
I do.
Eric seems like he could potentially have a very dry mouth.
No.
I think so. No.
No, I
contrary.
scrape my tongue. No. I brush twice
I'm
daily.
juicy mouth. I'm juicy mouth.
That's both is bad.
Damn. Well, it's fucking Treyway, and we are live. Oh, what? It is. It's simply Treyway.
You are so excited that Tekashi's out. It's absurd.
Why wouldn't I be excited?
No, it is exciting.
I'm not excited about what he may have done and people he may have hurt and all that shit. I like the drama element of it, but like, look, it's a classic. Do you trust the government? This is what happens type situation. It's not me. That's 12. No, hello.
Look, he gave up everybody. You should get a break when you whatever. He's saying, hey, I did it wrong. These are the people, whatever the hell. But Cam, you have famously on this very show said that your mother was a snitch. And I'm assuming you love your mom, so I can understand why you know, it runs in your blood.
No, it is.
Pun.
And the you already know.
No, do not be.
My mother is Tekashi 6ix9ine. Anyway, well, switching gears here.
Send it to the crypt and Brody was trouble.
Jordy posted Crip today with their hairstyle. Okay.
No, I don't have blue hair anymore.
I know, you switched up on me. All right. You there in the middle, there in the screen are the rules to pitch on the show that is now the quarantine version of the show. So read it very carefully, because if you come in here talking about your permissions aren't set on Google Drive and you're in the wrong chat, bye-bye. See you next week. Sorry.
Whose mic is crackling? Damn.
I'm then trying to figure that out. Is that me?
I think it might be.
Could be me.
Might be.
It might be in my jacket.
I don't hear it anymore.
Mine are
on your fine fur.
Mine are wireless. So I got this thing.
Rubbing up on my large areola. Okay.
It's probably from the old headphone versions. It's probably one of the people with the old headphones.
I just trust these a little more.
Let's listen to the caller.
Well,
get a caller.
Wait. No, Jordy. This is why you can't segue. This is why you can't segue. We got stuff to talk about here.
I'm trying to segue.
There's an agenda.
No. There's an agenda today.
Okay.
Why we can't let you segue?
You're not Paul Blart. We can't see you segue, all right? Mall copping.
Hey.
Okay. Today we have an update. Skeleton Landlord folk has sent in a...
Oh, did we lose you, Cam?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Look at Cam's frozen. Look at Cam's frozen corpse up there in the corner.
You can't
Damn.
talk. You can't talk the type of shit Cam talked and then freeze.
Oh,
Okay,
there he
Cam.
is.
I know.
You're
It's
back.
embarrassing. I got snitch internet. All right. Am I back?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking like the
Skeleton
Iceman.
landlord. We are gonna get them on the phone today because they have made a cut for air essentially and for us. You guys saw it first, the original version. We saw it second, but I think we're gonna get them on the phone, right, Eric?
Yeah, I can pull him in right now.
Pull them in.
1 and 2.
Oh wow. There
Hey,
you
look
go.
at Eric.
Oh shit!
Eric actually executing. What's up, guys?
How's it going? Hello.
Hey.
I don't think I've even met you guys
No.
mano y mano yet, let alone FaceTime to FaceTime or whereby to whereby.
Historic
in
moment.
public. Yeah.
Damn, you guys are really on the same
Everybody's
page.
freezing.
Well, dude, thank you so much for getting on. How's the process been so far with delivering the first cut?
Very good. We got a whole lot of notes from legal and S&P, which we know are different things now. Very clear to us now. And so we made it decent, and we cut a lot of whole lot of stuff out. But I don't know, Doug and I were talking the other day. We agree it's better than ever, better cut than ever, we think. And yeah.
The new music, I like it better already. Like there's just even that.
Right. Yeah. So what happens in TV for those of you that are watching is you have to clear
Yeah.
things.
So what they're talking about? Am I frozen?
No.
No,
No, you're good. Your face on froze.
you're not frozen. I don't think Walter can hear us.
Okay. The whole
You're
thing.
not
Everyone looks
frozen.
frozen to me, and I'm sitting here.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
Crystal
I was gonna
clear.
say what they're talking about is once you go through legal, you got to.
Yo, just keep talking.
Keep talking, Walter.
You're good.
I'm
You're
gonna stop
good.
talking.
We can hear you.
No.
So often.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Cam, why don't you say it?
All right. So when you go through a corporate sort of the corporate steps to deliver cuts, they have to basically qualify to the standards and practices through the standards and practices department, which is like how many curse words, how much nudity is it, how much violence, and like basically we have our own set of standards that like check off certain things that they adhere to, and then legal is like, you know, basically looking out for is there anything is there anything or anybody that could get us sued here? So with their original cut, they delivered they had music that they probably wasn't cleared, and I don't know what else you guys went through because thank God I'm out of those emails, but
Yeah, we're removing beer logos. We're changing we're moving Windows logos, Internet Explorer logos, a lot of logos, but also changing domain names. So we had a whole lot of fake websites on there, and we had to come up with the new fake websites that could never be real websites. So we changed the .whatever. We changed .com to .zaz. We changed .com to .bod. We threw around .com, but we thought
.lord.
maybe-
Yeah.
.lord. Oh yeah, .lord. Yeah, for skeleton landlord. .lord. But those are impossible to exist. So the legal said, yeah, sounds good. Blurred out some beer cans, and with that was it for legal. I guess they also do all the stock stuff. It's so many images we had to replace because we were Google imaging stuff when we were making the video, and we were just picking off Google, like with no regard for where the image came from, and it came to bite us in the butt. We had to go back and replace all of it, which.
But to be fair, it didn't really bite you in the butt because you guys sold something to us based on that. And that's what happens. Like now that we're involved and you get the big corporation, you got to start clearing stuff. But that's just natural on the way up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're having a blast.
Yeah,
Even
we
replacing stuff.
That's the right attitude.
yeah, it's
Positive
better than ever.
energy.
Well,
I
wait.
was gonna ask you, can you guys? Is it still on your YouTube?
No, we took it down preemptively. Doug and I were
All right.
every day we're going, when are we going to take
No,
it down? We gotta-
That's okay. We're gonna get the views up. Views are gonna go through the
We're gonna get
fucking
the
How many?
roof.
Can we talk about what
You don't know when
what
it's
number we
airing
might
yet.
be getting here? How many
Man,
views do you think we're getting?
I don't even know.
first
I don't
week?
even want to
Couple
say.
mil?
I don't even want to say, man.
All right. Okay.
But just put it this way:
We're talking about
on the street, you're gonna be walking around, and people aren't gonna be leaving you alone. They're gonna be like, "Bro, like, yo,
Always
let me
my
get a
dream.
photo." Yes,
That's been my dream since I was a kid.
good. Well, wait. So you guys have something for us today, right? You guys wanted to show
Yeah.
a little before
What's
and
it-
after.
It's kind of a good example of the legal notes. So this is a little thing. This is kind of emblematic of basically 90% of the changes we made, but throughout the show. So it kind of has it had a ripple effect, but we'll get to see one thing, one change here. That was, you know.
All right, I'm gonna throw it in the pipe.
God, Eric.
throw it in the pipe.
Sir, I got all the poop out of apartment 8B for you.
Mike, perfect timing.
Sir, I got all the poop out of apartment 8B for you.
Mike, perfect timing. I've got something to ask you.
Sure, I got all the poop out of apartment 8B for you.
That's real Hollywood magic.
Wow.
That's Hollywood
Right.
magic.
I'm glad. So you guys
I was like,
keep the
are
mac
they
and
fucking with
cheese.
us?
Yeah,
That's great.
So we've made that one change so far. We've got a lot left, but that took us about 3 weeks to do. So, you know, we'll catch up soon. But, you know.
Tagging
Yeah.
along.
Well, look, guys,
Now, we
thank
got
you for
final
calling. I
cut.
mean, the final cut, and then we're gonna figure out a date to air it, and then we're gonna talk about the next episode of this thing.
Sweet.
Wait,
yeah,
but
we're
before they go,
hard at work on the new script.
before they go, Doug, you're the voice of the landlord, right?
That's right.
Well, you got to give us a bite,
I think this is like a tradition at this point, eh?
right?
Yeah.
What should I say? I don't know. I'm on the spot here.
Feed him a line.
It's final cut, baby. Time to sign that contract. I don't know. Personal.
Yeah.
It's the final cut, baby. Wow, TV time.
Cut out for me. I
That's
don't know.
very solid.
It cut a little off, but I think we got it.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Thanks for calling in, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be talking. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Bye.
You guys need your soundboards back.
Yeah. Well, I'll just act them out.
Yeah, you'll just wait.
Police! Help! Help! Police!
No, air refresh mine.
What's that?
It's freezing.
Oh, no, you were fine. You just couldn't hear us. It sounded like.
Now Walter's
Like,
frozen for me.
Now you're frozen for
Yeah,
us.
he's frozen.
Yep.
Maybe
Man.
he should leave.
This
Yeah,
has
that's
been
what I was
tricky
saying.
these-
Just
this
refresh
last
or
couple
leave and come
weeks.
back. I'll get you back.
Okay.
All right.
Should we take a call? Is it time?
We should show the board
This is the
and
board.
take a call.
$500 up for grab today, people.
Is
Line 'em
Walter
up.
leaving and coming back, or?
I don't know. He's frozen. Walter, can you hear me? Walter, you
He's
sweet
gone.
boy, can you hear
He's
me?
All right, let's
All right.
let's keep moving on and
Do it
get
without
him when
Walter.
when he's ready. Just make
Okay.
sure he's
He's let
answering his
back in.
knock.
I hope I remember these people haven't been here before.
Is Walter?
Hi.
Hey, there's
Hello.
Nick. What's going on, Nick? If that's your real name, Nick.
Sure, you can make your name anything on here.
All right, let's keep moving on.
Oh, could you turn down your computer volume? I'm hearing a lot of feedback. Let back in.
Yeah, watch the Whereby stream, not the Adult Swim stream. We'll just wait 10 minutes for it to
Yeah.
catch up, I guess.
Oh, I'm on.
Hey, there's Nick. What's going on, Nick?
Yeah, I just did the hat and the sunglasses to be more noticeable.
We were just talking about plaid hats. Can you turn down your volume and not
Did.
watch the stream and just listen to the Whereby call?
There we go.
Amazing.
Can you hear me,
Wait,
Nick?
nope. Wait, I think I
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
And we also hear the stream, unfortunately.
Can you just watch the Whereby stream and not the Adult Swim one?
Okay, wow. Ho, ho.
Are we in? Can you hear us?
Yep.
Oh man,
fuck.
you get about
This is
10 more
fucking
seconds.
nightmare.
and then
Hold
this
on,
is-
yeah.
We're
I'm
putting you
a
back in the
minute.
pool.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Amazing.
Nick, you're in. It's funny you said you wanted to stand out more. It seems like you're slipping under the radar more with that look.
What?
Okay. Do you have a pitch today?
Yep, I do have like this pitch for logic and reason, agents of common sense.
Do you have
Perfect.
a deck?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to link this to the chat window.
Perfect.
I'm sending this to Adult Swim now.
Can you mute that Adult Swim chat? I'm still hearing us
Yeah, we're gonna have
talk
to kick
about
you if you can't silence
7
that.
minutes in the past.
I don't think he hears. I think his mic goes
Yeah,
out
I
every
don't
time you
think-
ask him that.
Yeah.
Sorry about the reverb.
Okay.
This is
Sorry
getting...
if I yelled too much.
No. It's all right. We're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I sent it to the chat thing
I got it
in
here.
Adult Swim.
I got it.
Okay.
Stand by.
Yep. After I saw the new
You-
Warriors little new comic or the new roster, I went, I can make a better show than this PC SJW pandering bullcrap. So I decided to create Logic and Reason, Agents of Common Sense. It's where this guy, he ends up getting recruited by Common Sense after a terrorist group, Shocking, kidnaps him, and they give him a ship, the Grand Tomorrow, as well as a little robot with him called Logic. Along the way, he also finds some of Shocking's generals, like the wind-up whiner, that the more he whines, he gets super speed for like a short time. Tantrum that gets real angry real fast. And Girthy, it's like a female version of the Blob. And this is the one with the red head is Logic, and that red guy is Reason, or more Reason's power armor, and that big ship is Grand Tomorrow.
Damn.
Okay. And so this
great.
deck, do you have like episode ideas in it, or is it just okay?
No, sorry, but I'm just trying to get this idea down because I think it would be amazing. Because I think like,
well, look, Nick, I think you're on to something, man. I feel like you got to flesh it out more, though. I feel you know I would come up with some stories, maybe like I don't know, a handful of them, and then tell us like how the characters kind of interact.
Yeah.
In that doc, like with in the episodes, and what sets them off. And
I thought Shocking would have this one plan to scramble all porn in the world, regardless of internet, video, or print.
Well, that's like a jumping off.
I think Sway the Pirate called it. He said this is the longest running troll on the show.
I'm not sure.
Well, that's all right.
This is
Well,
an
Nick,
existing property.
listen.
I don't
That's
think
the
this is
problem.
a troll.
We're gonna put you on the board, all right? But I would
Thank
say
you.
to
By the way,
level up
top
on
of the
that
board.
board. Yes, top of the board.
Thank you.
But listen, work on it, all right?
I am.
And come back.
I will. I'll come back
right, Nick.
soon.
Thanks,
All right.
buddy.
I'll come back here at beautiful downtown Burbank.
Anyone in? Apparently, Burbank and Glendale is like hot spots right now for the
For what?
San
COVID?
Fernando Valley. Like
For the virus?
I guess those two. Yeah. Sorry for the virus.
Damn. Aren't you over there? You live over there. I'm gonna dox you on the show one day. That's gonna be instead of the $500 cash bonus, we just give you
Wow.
Jordy's address.
Did we ever pull up the board?
We did.
I was
We jerked on.
okay. I missed that. It's my favorite time, but that's all good. It happens.
You want to run it back?
Here, have me run
No.
it back.
Okay, good. Because
No,
we already took 50 minutes to get one pitch going. So let's take another one.
Let's do it.
Oh, Eric, you got to go ahead and you got to do it, don't you?
Yep. I feel like we already saw the Sawyer guy before.
We did. Oh, Sawyer.
Yeah, I think that name sounds way too familiar.
Yeah, he comes in on.
Hey.
What the flack?
Hey.
Whoa, what in the fuck, dude?
What's going on about me?
I'm hoping this is the pitch title.
We prefer dev. We prefer dev meeting.
Dev meeting.
Yo, did you purposely place that broadsword behind you just to let motherfuckers know?
Wow. I didn't even notice it.
Play with me during this pandemic.
Motherfucker, that's right. I pulled that out of his sword. Sword of the Chosen.
All right, I'm excited for your pitch. Just based on that sword.
So I pitched that Army Guy TV show you guys back in January, and
Stop motion one.
yeah, it's semi-stop motion. So I kind of like took what you guys told me on the pitch, did a little bit of reimagining, and I've got a pilot ready for you guys.
Sweet.
Cool.
So
let's run that thing.
So there's the YouTube link in
all right.
the adult chat.
Stand by for slow motion link gathering. What the flag? Gotcha. Discuss while I fumble with my media here.
Do you want to give us a lot, or do you want to tell us like what has changed?
Yeah, what's changed?
Actually, I completely reimagined the whole thing. I mean, I had an hour runtime. I had it serialized. It was essentially not at all what you guys are like looking for. So now it's kind of episodic, shorter episodes that get right to the point. I'm focusing on the comedy where I was focusing on theme discussion before.
Damn.
There was a little bit of comedy in the original episode, but it wasn't. I didn't make it for Adult Swim. I made it just because I needed to make something. So this one's comedy driven. It's still got some themes, not as much as I would like, but hopefully in future episodes I can work them in a little bit better.
All right.
I do have some episodes if you guys want to look at those before while that's loading up.
Oh, we're ready to go here, so let's take
There
a
you
look.
go. All right.
Green Army, yeah. Whoa, fuck you, Dan.
This ain't World War II. You did not have to become a nurse, bitch.
I am not a nurse. I'm a medic. Combat medic, bitch.
Out of the way, goof. It's about time I get to use this cannon for something important. Hey, blue guy. Do you want a beer? Psych. Stop torturing the prisoner! You boys are all liquored up and time to whip those dicks out and tongue slap some puss.
Hey, soldier. Hey, boys. Are you all ready to party?
Hell yeah, dude. And don't worry, ladies. The good captain takes care of everyone in his platoon.
We
should kick his ass.
fucking kill him.
Can you hear me? I think I get it.
I get it.
I want to pause this before Eric goes off and just starts headbanging. But look, yeah, no, it's definitely different, and you did a good job. I think the look. Like, let me ask you a question: are you like married to this look, or is it just like something that's available to you that you like fucking around with at the moment, or?
I'd say yeah, it's probably the style I'd like to go with.
Got it. Yeah. No, it's cool because like What were you gonna say, Walter? I feel like I jumped it ahead of you because you.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask about the army men, because those aren't like, what brand of army men? Those aren't like the ones you get like 50 in a pack for like $2, because they look
I'm
really
assuming they're custom
detailed.
design.
Yeah. Where are you getting those army men from?
They're actually 3D printed. So
you have a 3D printer? Or
I didn't make those specifically. Unfortunately, my 3D modeling skills aren't really there yet to make characters, but they are designed through a website.
So you just Google horny army men.
Yeah.
Got it.
Here's a little stock tip for everyone out there. I know there's a lot of stuff. 3D printing, because people are 3D printing mat and all that stuff, I think is about to start taking off. So there's a little tip. My man, What the Flack. I would love to know what website that is, because I'm trying to suss out 3D printing a little more.
So a little bit farther into that episode, they kind of steer away from the partying and stuff, and they get into some wacky war hijinks and that kind of shit. But can I throw the episode ideas at you guys? I got to Google Drive.
Yeah. Or why don't you just take us through one?
Yeah.
Just quickly.
Through one that's different than that one, or
whichever.
Yeah, just like what kind of best lets us know what we're getting into. Like why were we gonna watch the show?
All right. See, mine have opened up here. So actually, unfortunately, a lot of the episodes don't read too comically. I was hoping for the pilot to be more of a proof of the comedy.
Mm-hmm.
However, and you know what? I'll focus on the one that is a little bit more. Just trying to pick the right one here. All right, we'll just go with the first one, whatever. So the first one that I'm going to throw at you guys is New Clone on the Block. And essentially, so the Glory Hogs are going to clone the Glory Hogs are the squad that you're following. And they're going to be cloning members of their squad to help them go into wars, help them go into these missions. And they're going to be trying on this mission. Essentially, you get into the episode, you have the clones, you have these discussions. You get into the episode, and they're trying to rig an election in the Orange Nation by hacking into a popular social media website. So I want those clones to kind of act as like the echo chamber that your social media can be if you allow it to. So what they're going to be doing is running into these conflicts on the in the process of the mission because of these clones and these disagreements, but also with the validation of all these people who are exactly like them, otherwise, known as the clones. So that's kind of like the themes I'm trying to follow. So if you can visualize that sort of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, look, it's cool, and I think you've put a lot of thought into this. My mind goes to this, like this feels like a sketch to me, and it's because I don't know enough about the characters, and maybe it's just because you've given me the really, really abridged version of this. But like when I see like Robot Chick and the stop motion they do, it's like they take a premise like that and then like take partying military men and then like really fuck with that. But it's not like it's so quick and for a joke rather than it being like, oh, you are gonna like these guys so much that you're gonna want to follow them, episode to episode. So,
yeah.
But look, I think this looks. Sorry.
No, it was like it's tough when they can't express themselves in like a big way to make them the main characters all the way through. But
yeah,
you're a good director,
I don't know if the
That's
look
one thing
is dragging it down. But like, yeah, it's maybe setting them up in a way, and maybe that's in there. But I think you're number one to me, but that can all change because look what I say.
No,
Can I ask you guys a question? If there was one that could make this better, if there's one thing that could make this better, what would it be? Like exactly?
I think that's it, man. I feel like you've got to really sell us on like why why I need to follow this ragtag crew, of partying army people.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the partying and then the characters we saw, they were pretty familiar and what you would expect kind of in a partying military army man kind of thing. So I was waiting for, as Cam said, like one character to really pop from that group and be surprising to me.
Yeah, okay. I think what the mistake I might be making here is the characters don't start developing for another 2 minutes. So unfortunately, there's quite a few of them. And I was trying to get a little bit of everything. And
Yeah. I mean, look, we'll take a look at it and, assess, because it's hard to just come on here and be shocking immediately. But you got time against you. But look, thanks for calling, man. We'll put you on the board.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
I already threw the board up.
Should we? The board up.
Here it is one more time.
Show your setup, Eric.
All right. Who's next?
Take another one.
All right. Looks like we got a duo here.
Yeah.
Please tell me they're in different areas.
No, they're in the same
wait.
room.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not socially distanced.
Two beanie.
What's up? What's up, Matthew Williams?
Is one name Matthew and one name's William?
Hold on, I'm gonna send this.
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, look, we'll take a look at it. And
Uh-oh.
hey, come on here.
Can you mute your stream,
Can you
please?
turn down your Adult Swim chat or video?
That's fine.
And then you just look at us in whereby. Look at me in the whereby. Whereby? Look at me.
Eye contact.
Talk to me here.
Perfect.
Hey, how do I, it's not letting me send it. Hold on. Why?
So Matthew Williams.
Yes.
When you guys were, is that your name, the duo, or?
Oh, that's just your name.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm trying to send the link in the chat really quick.
And then what's your name? If you're Matthew Williams, then
I'm
who are
Isaiah
you?
Rock. Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay, Isaiah.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought it was you.
Yep. Long time no see. All right.
All right,
hold
we're
on.
waiting on something, or?
He's trying to paste
Yeah,
the link.
I'm making me log in now to Adult Swim to send this link. Very close to sending the link. It's just having some trouble.
Oh man. All right.
What can one of
We
you
got to
talk
put you
while
on
you're-
hold.
All right, you can put us on hold and then we'll log in.
Okay. It's a dude.
That's all. Damn.
All right, let's take somebody who looks really ready. I mean, those guys looked kind of ready.
They were together.
Oh.
Seemed like.
This
Yeah,
guy's got.
just passing along the virus. Fuck.
This guy looks really ready. He's got props.
Oh.
Damn. What's
You're
up,
on
spaceman?
vertical?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Good. How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy that you guys brought me in. I have a link for you guys. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And I want you guys to it's a YouTube video. It's basically my pilot episode for Spaceman X, Journey into Another Verse, and it's about 20 minutes long. I want you guys to go to the 14-minute mark on the video so I can show you the best part of it.
Here's the problem. The way that this whereby.com serves up YouTube videos, it will only start at the beginning and you can't jump around. So.
Oh, what?
Yep. It's very limiting.
Well, the
You
beginning's
can't
pretty cool
share your
too.
screen though, and just do it that way.
I can, but it won't run as well. So, and then yeah, it's a mess, and it won't play audio
shit
either.
is-
So, well, let's just hope it starts. Man, you gotta wait till 14 minutes in. Let's find out.
I like that though. At least he's
Yeah,
not wasting
hey,
his time.
it's really
Where,
good.
yeah.
I have a doc too. Let me put the doc in too. There's the doc. That's the pilot episode.
Is there 14 minutes of this before it starts? No. Okay.
So are we skipping to 14, Eric, or?
We cannot skip. We cannot skip.
You can't scrub to.
You cannot
You
scrub.
can't.
I just
So wait, then,
Oh man.
then like, dude, I feel like this is gonna be a disaster.
Maybe we should
Let's just talk. Let's just hear you out about it.
Yeah.
No,
we can talk while this is happening,
well,
I guess.
Basically, I released the pilot episode for Spaceman X about a month and a half ago, and I got about almost 7,000 views on YouTube so far. And basically, the whole premise of the episode or the series is about a man named Spaceman X who lives in the 45th century, and his whole goal is to save the galaxy from an intergalactic sorcerer named FT lowercase a lowercase r 37. He wants to destroy the whole universe. So it's up to Spaceman X and his friend, who's a robot, to save the entire universe.
Okay.
Okay. Well, look, so much of this show already, because it's very, very familiar, is dependent on how good the Spaceman X thing is. And unfortunately, because we can't scrub to see him or see him in action.
There's some stills in the deck. Like,
yeah.
Kind of for tone and style.
You know, it's tough, but that's our bad. So one of these days, Eric's gonna get it together though, and we'll have a show that works.
Here's what I can suggest for everyone going forward. If you want to get to the goods, you can post an unlisted YouTube video right to the sweet spot. Send us that link, and then that'll get you right in there.
Spaceman X. Thank you, guys.
Listen, I'm not counting you out, but we need to get you in when we can do that tech wise.
I mean, some of these slides look interesting.
I think Whereby might be a non-essential video conference. Shut it down. Let's go to Zoom.
I do think that the deck is like well thought out. I would put this at number 2.
I don't even want to put him on, but I feel like we're just putting him on, and then it's gonna suck because
let him come back and actually do it. We gotta figure
out.
It
sucks. It has like 7,000 views on YouTube. You know, a lot of people are liking it. It has about 202 likes, 11 dislikes. So you know, I think it has a good story to it, especially the pilot episode, because I have 8 episodes already planned out. I'm working on episode 2.
Can you load it up from the start time as a separate video on YouTube, just unlisted for us, and then come back next week so we can watch it? If that's too much trouble, then okay, we'll do that.
Thank
you guys.
Thanks, man. I want to see the Spaceman X character. I mean, look, off top, it's very, very, very cliche, but again, that shit could change if Spaceman X is the funniest fucking character in the universe.
Damn. That's a tall order.
You know what I'm saying?
Truly.
Yeah, and he seems to be 6'2"-ish.
Yeah, you should have asked. Want to go through another one?
Yep.
Yeah, I would love to just get through one.
I know, that's why I'm just like trying to rip through them.
This is the Growing Pains Day.
Demetrius.
Traffic. Damn. And you're already late.
D Fields.
Yo, what's up?
I'm in.
They call you D. Do they call you D Fields?
Yeah, in middle school.
Are you fast?
Damn.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to put the thing on mute. I think it worked. No, it didn't work. There we go. All right, what's up?
Are you fast?
Yeah.
Like, are you fast?
Am I fast?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like
D
what?
Fields is a fast name.
Yeah, man.
Did you run track and field?
I threw discus, shot put.
The field. It's the field part of track and field. There you go.
Yeah, right. You feel me?
So you weren't that fast if they had you throwing a discus, though, right?
Bro, I just like throwing things.
Hey,
yeah, you throw them things.
What about them phones?
All that.
All right, what do you got for us, D Fields?
Okay, so I got an idea for a live action comedy TV show. I sent the link in the chat.
Eric will be able to figure that out.
What's your
okay.
Oh, D Fields.
Whatever. So basically, the show is called "Why You're Fucking Single," and I want it to be sort of like, have you ever seen Man Seeking Woman?
Yeah.
I want to do a show where there is like this relationship between monsters and real people, but the monsters kind of act like people in the real life. I'm also really big into like body horror and stuff like that, like old Cronenberg movies, and I want to like do something like that in terms of like the style of the show. But basically, this dude just goes through what it's like dating in the 21st century, but like through these monsters and metaphor, we go ahead and, I don't know, you just see a metaphorical representation of like the dilemmas we face.
So let me ask you a question. How does it differ from Man Seeking Woman?
How does it differ from Man Seeking Woman? Well, I want it to be more like a Dungeons and Dragons sort of thing where he kind of like has to fight a new beast every episode. It's not really an arc of him getting into a relationship, more so he's kind of like the everyman. He has sort of like the issues of insecurity that a lot of us have in relationships. And like, that'd be the difference, is it's not about like him actually finding love. It's more so like this Dungeons and Dragon kind of premise.
A little Scott Pilgrim-y.
Yeah, I like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I mean, like when you say Man Seeking Woman, I feel like, you know, it's maybe a little too close to that.
The only reason I said Man Seeking Women is because I like the cover art of the first episode where he's on a date with like a goblin. Like if you Google that, that's what shows up in the image of the show.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
Episode. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Look,
I don't know about. Sorry.
I really want to do like Yu Hockey Show, but with like dating.
You said what show?
Yu Hockey Show. I might be saying it wrong.
Yu Hockey Show.
You remember the old anime with the dude who kind of looked like Blake Griffin, and they used to like there's a dude with finger guns.
No,
I don't think I ever.
I need to watch this though because there's hockey
I
in
think
it.
I've
Boy, I'm gonna
no.
be throwing myself into the boards.
I've seen stills of this, I think.
Wait, I was gonna say this is obviously like well-trodden territory, but at the same time, it's something that's so relatable. So that's the thing I think we're saying is we're not seeing what you're really showing us new in this concept. It's a concept that everyone has, honestly, but it can definitely work if you really poke at it and find what you really want to say about it.
You want to like run through an episode?
You D Fields.
Hey, I'll run through it a little bit fast now. So the episode that I wanted to run through.
No. Your strength isn't running, bro. You throw in the discus.
Yeah,
you gotta throw it to an episode.
Discus through is gonna
you
be.
Said throw in the towel. That's fucked up.
I did not say that. I haven't said anything. I have not said anything in the fish. I'm letting him.
Let him go.
Let him. I say go ahead and pitch.
I say go ahead and pitch as well. I just don't like the slander that.
So the episode is called like Siamese octuplets, right? Basically, this dude, he's chilling on the couch with his roommates. They're swiping on like whatever form of Tinder they're going to be using on this thing. And this dude, like I've used my name because I didn't have a name for it, but he always kind of takes this moral high ground. But his roommates are like, that's BS. You're definitely just as shallow as us. He gets an alarm that goes off on his phone that says he has a match on the app, but the girl only has group pictures, right? So they're like, if you're not shallow, it shouldn't matter which girl it is. It shouldn't matter which girl that you are going to be going on the date with. You should just go on the date because you're not shallow. And then one of the girls is definitely like the ugliest one. So he's scared that he's going to do that, but he always taking this moral high ground and he decides to go on the date. When he goes on the date, from the waist up, it is all 8 of the girls regular in the picture. But from the waist down, they're just like a blob of like Cronenberg flesh. Like they're all joined together, right? But he's talking to him like regular, like it's a normal thing. They're going on with their date. He can't go home early because if he does, his friends will know that he flaked and that he's shallow and he can't have that. But he's going on with the date. It's actually going well. He's enjoying the conversation. And like he accidentally looks at an attractive girl on the street. The girl who is the blob, let's call her Bridget, she notices this, calls him out on it. He passes it off, whatever, brings her out on the second date. But what he notices, like, she went out and absorbed this girl into her. So now there's like a 9th girl sticking out of her, which is the girl that he was looking at, right? So now he's got to defeat this monster. He's got to kill it with his friends because this thing's just going to keep absorbing people. But he can't kill each one of the regular heads because, like, oh, those are regular people. They're trapped inside of it. He needs to free them, right? Mm-hmm. But then he remembers, like, when girls post pictures or group pictures on their dating profiles, the real original one, the original Bridget's always the ugliest one. So he just has to bust a cap in the ugliest one and then everyone's free.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn, this sounds very personal.
All right. D Fields, I'm fucking with your energy. I think you speak eloquently. I like your references. I feel like this is something that you really want to get into, if you're not already. Sorry. I just feel like the conceit is so close to Man Seeking Women to me that I'm like, it's really, I don't know how you're gonna. It's just too.
Woman was about his relationship from like the 2nd to the 4th season, so it was really. It was a little bit trippier in the 1st season, but I want to focus on this body horror and this group aspect. Mm-hmm. I mean, I did say it because it is a little bit, in a way, similar, because just because monsters exist and it is a movie about, or not a movie, a TV show about dating, doesn't mean that they would be exactly the same.
Well, look, I'm not going to stop you from doing this. I would say for us, there's just something that's so close out there right now. But like, look, I would just say come with something else. And if you got something else that that you're excited about, come through.
All right.
What was your record for a discus throw? How many feet?
It was like 39.2 feet, which is like, it's a good amount of feet.
If you had to think of, you thought about it, like, what am I going to say? If that was, you would know, like, oh, I threw it 40
Well, I'm a
feet,
senior in college now. It was like 4 years ago. I made it to a regional.
Okay. You did this in college? Okay, so you're for real.
Yeah.
You do it in college?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't do it in college. I just do stand-up now. Like, that's I don't do the sports. I just do that.
You are interested, man. Discus throwing stand-up.
I'm out of Detroit.
That's what your show should be. Your show should be about a discus throwing stand-up. Use your same
honestly, already, there's no show like that.
The discus, and then if someone starts heckling you, you pick that mic up and wah, get them in the back rub. Something like that.
I mean,
but good stuff, man. I think you're on the board. I think you're onto something.
I think
you're just not pushing it. Like, even with the alien stuff, you got to keep twisting and twisting. The whole story.
What's really important is that you watch Yu Hockey Show.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah, I am.
I feel stupid now for not knowing that. I'm sure the chat's probably killing us.
Yeah,
I'm a hockey player, and I've never even heard of it. So.
They were not happy that we didn't know about this.
Okay. This is what I'm going to say, Demetrius.
What's the ice skating anime, Jody?
Yuri something.
That's not what he's talking about, though. Right? I love that one.
New. That one's very fun.
That one has the best theme song of all time.
All right, we got to let you go, but I'm going to tell you something. You're probably going to be back here on the board, or if not, have your own show in the future, because I see it with you. So thank you for calling, my man.
Can I ask you one question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you were to apply for an internship,
I'm 25.
I applied for an internship at Adult Swim. Is there a place you can direct me to like follow up on that? Because I haven't heard anything back. It's been like 4 months, and I wanted to follow up because I'm sure a lot of people apply for it. Maybe that would help.
I just found out all the internships
we'll look
got
in
canceled.
And see if we could find the resume out. It's just that's your name, Demetrius Fields, for reals?
Yeah, I think the intern Eric just said the internships might be canceled because of this whole COVID.
Oh, they're totally
the next wave we just found out. We were finally going to get one for the streams, and I just found out today.
We'll look through for your.
We'll look out for you though. We'll look out for you, and we got your information, man. Good stuff.
All right, peace.
All right. Peace,
Damn.
man. Let's take another one.
I guess they said the interns are non-essential workers. Is that what they're saying?
I have not gotten this like no intern email thing. I wish someone.
I just got notified. They were just laid on you.
The whole non-essential thing is just going to keep working. We're all non-essential.
I know. That's the thing is everybody's non-essential. Who's
That's
essential?
why universal income important.
Oh, Jordy, I don't even want to go there.
God.
I don't even want. I would love to go. If we could keep the stream going till 7, I can't wait.
We could definitely go
God.
over.
I'm gonna
'cause
call you.
we were a bit late
Jordy, I will say when me and Walter were talking about Yang being interesting, you were like, "I'm not seeing it."
You were not. Nah, I don't even want to hear none of this. Cam, you have non-essential. Like you're speaking non-essentially.
I'm the one who fucking
your whole
told you
conversation
about
is
Yang.
non-essential.
You're
Your whole
welcome for
conversation.
knowing about
Let's
Yang.
get one more person in. No one wants to hear.
All right, should we get
You're
this guy back
welcome
in
for
who got
knowing
in
about
before?
Yang.
Yeah, your whole non-essential. Your jacket's non-essential.
All right.
Your hat's
Keep
non-essential.
it cozy.
Your headphones are non-essential.
Should we let the guy back in who couldn't get his link together?
I don't know.
Eric, we don't want to talk about.
I'm asking you.
Just bring
It
somebody.
doesn't
up
matter. Just
Someone
anyone.
else. All right.
Anyone.
All right.
Or should we let everyone? Oh, we should have done the everything thing.
Nope, too late.
Hello,
Madeline.
Look at all those
Madeline.
guitars or basses or whatever they are.
What's up?
Can you hear us? Nothing.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
you can't
you're
hear
muted,
Mike.
maybe.
Oh.
You're muted. Oh. Okay. I think we gotta
No.
keep
Yeah.
on going.
You got a
Try back next
non-essential
week.
microphone.
Try
Madeline.
back
Oh
next
man,
week.
I feel
Like your
bad. It's
setup,
totally our
issue.
fault.
Next time. I'm sorry.
Madeline.
All right, I'm gonna let this guy try one more time.
Okay.
He should be together.
Hey,
Oh,
there's only
lost
one.
one.
There's only one.
You might win some, but you
He
just
lost the other
one.
guy.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Is your link working now? Yes or no?
It works.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. I gambled on
It's
you.
under D92, 1992.
1990. What's that? I don't see it.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, guys. We appreciate it. Sorry about
They
that.
didn't want
thanks
to.
for calling.
I had to
You guys
beg
got-
them.
You should thank Eric.
Yep.
Please.
I don't see a link though coming up. What's the name of the?
Matthew D92, 1992.
Matthew D. And if
And
you
you're,
just
is this the
posted,
Adult Swim chat?
you
not
sure
the
you're not in
chat?
YouTube?
Yeah. I'm on the Adult Swim chat.
Okay.
I just sent it again.
Ah, there you
Okay.
go. I got it. All right.
Nice.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Wanna walk us through this
Proceed.
real quick?
All right, it's up. You guys want to take us through
And
this?
start.
Yeah. all right. So, Space 2012 is it's a spoof of 1970s sci-fi TV shows. Obviously, Space 1999 is the biggest influence. It started as a music video. We're in a band together, and it just turned into a TV show. And a few people said we should try to get you guys to watch it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's watch it. That's
Yeah,
that's the easy part.
Mhm.
In the links below, the first link
Oh,
says
pitch.
Adult Swim. That's the
All
one I
right.
would like you guys.
All right, we could watch about what, 2 minutes of this? 3
It's
minutes?
about 2 minutes. That's why I made it.
Eric, do we have a show coming on after us, or is it a replay?
No, there's a replay, so we can go over a little bit.
Dog, we going to let's go to 6:30. That's West Coast.
Captain. There's an asteroid headed directly
Roll
for
up,
Earth.
Captain.
What does this mean?
Ask my brother. He'll explain everything. So you see, this is the Earth. This is the asteroid.
Yes. This could be a problem. We have to go back in time.
Time travel? Are you crazy?
General, There's no time to argue. If we go back in time, we can destroy the asteroid before it has time to grow.
No, you're crazy. We should blow it up.
And risk making more tiny asteroids? No way. I'm the captain of this ship and we do what I say.
You're right, as usual. But don't think I forget about what happened last week.
Well, that was last week. I'm the captain. We do what I say.
Sir, I'm coming with you. I'm the only one who can be sure this is the asteroid that we're looking for.
No, Jeffrey. I think you're still a little too young for this adventure. Ha 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 ha.
All right. Well, I think you guys nailed exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah, agreed.
I think the concern is like how much of you breaking out of this format, is the question, because, you don't ever want to be pinned down by the parody aspect of it. You kind of want to make your show be and feel original as possible. So, a lot of it does feel like you're nailing the parody too well, and it's credit to you guys because it's cool. It looks cool, and I think the acting and the microphone and the shots all cool. But, I think we tend to strive for originality, so it's like, how does your show sort of like differentiate from just being a parody of old sci-fi shows?
To seem more like it's like a proof of concept of what it could look like, basically, like visual wise. And then we have other ideas for different episodes and taking it to different places outside of just being a parody of space and stuff.
I think your proof of concept needs to show us your visual capabilities, but also, show us these characters and how they're original and interesting as well. And I think that they're playing to the parody so much that I don't really get a sense of who these characters are outside of the parody. So I think your proof of concept can't be just kind of one-dimensional when you're showing us the whole show.
That's a great note. And every time I think of the look, because the look is pretty spot on and great, like I think like a show like Stranger Things, which does the 80s, it gives you that like comforting, you're like, oh, it's the 80s, but it doesn't make you feel like, oh, they're just doing that. It like, they got this and that and monster, and they break out of it. So if you guys can figure that out, it's well put together for sure.
Yeah, I think what hooked me Stranger Things. Sorry, I cut you off. I don't need to be talking anymore. Go for it.
No, they're episode 3 or 4 in the list. When we go back in time, also show like what else we're going for with everything. But that was just what I figured would be the easiest thing to send you because it's 2 minutes.
Right.
But
that was good.
I all the note. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we should check out more, see if maybe these characters kind of take their own way.
Interesting characters.
Yeah, but I listen. I want to see that Captain smoke up. That's on my mom.
We're trying to keep it pretty originally. You know what I mean? Wanted to keep it pretty family friendly originally, so we didn't want to do too much more than just kind of, alluding to it. But we definitely were thinking about turning it up to potentially even PG-13 if we needed to. But yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
That was
Thank
Matthew
you.
and Williams.
All right.
Is that on the board? I don't even.
Yeah, before we go any
Can we look
further,
at
we
the
got to
board?
discuss the board. This is not in any sort of order. This is what we got to work out here. All right. So, Small Souls was the Army Man thing. Why You're Fucking Single was Demetrius's thing. Space 2012. We also had the Common Writer thing and
Is Space
Spaceman
2012? Oh, there's so many
Space
space
2012 is what we
pitches.
just watched. Yep.
Okay.
That's what we just watched. They're all close. This is
They're
what I'm
all
gonna say.
parodying.
What's Small Souls?
Kind of. In a
That
way.
was the army.
That's the
Army Man. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
why they're all close. This is what I
Yeah.
want to say, and I don't know if Cam, if Jordy, if Eric, you guys have stuff to do, because I feel like the first part, and I was frozen and I couldn't see. I want to go to the 6:30, but I don't know if that's allowed.
That's a little long because I got to prep for more things, but we could definitely do another
There he
pitch.
goes.
We can do another
We
pitch.
can probably do one more. We can do
Yeah,
one more.
we could totally do another one.
What's one more?
I think we should watch Web Cops too.
I want to say if I were to like bet on something, I'm kind of feeling Space 2012 honestly, because they have something that's like done.
Good.
I mean,
the look is there. They're going
I think
for
that's the
shit.
best one out of these three.
It's not like break up to me, but
Okay.
they put you know, the work in with this. Not to say the others didn't, but they really believe this. So
All right.
I don't know.
Let's see if someone
Jordy,
else
what are you
can
gonna
bust
say?
It's just such a parody, and like
So
I.
what's the one that sticks out to you?
No. I mean, like
Yeah,
that
I mean, we're
one.
not.
I get.
it's
I
not
guess,
cutting a
but
deal.
I don't want to always reward straight parody, even if it's done very well. I think it's like I don't know.
Okay.
It was fine.
I hear you.
But like I don't know. Should we be? They didn't really have like characters.
At least
Yeah,
that
I mean,
style. At least that style isn't being
But
like blown out of proportion to the fact, you know, that it's like, oh, another one of these. It's like, oh, okay, at least they're tapping into this nostalgia that hasn't really or isn't being.
I feel like I've seen that.
Tell
kind
me
of,
something.
Like, I don't know.
What have you seen?
I don't know, but like,
That's what I thought. Nothing.
look, if you want to give them the
I
top
agree with
spot,
what
then
Jordy-
fine. I'm just like,
I
no
agree
one
with
had
what Jordy
good
said.
characters.
I'm going off of.
No one had good characters.
No one had-
Not one of these shows has
What
a good
other
character.
what other option here?
What do I
is
want to
way?
watch? What do you guys want to watch out of those three things? You know what I mean?
I wanted to take more pitches, but
Yeah, let's take
everybody-
another pitch, or we could just
let's
talk
do
about
one more
this.
pitch. Let's do another pitch and hopefully.
God,
One
Eric,
more.
you gotta stop
We
talking.
gotta do 5 more. Like what the hell? We're quarantined. This
5.
is teen. This is teen time. Teen time. We go long, Eric.
Okay.
You don't gotta prep. Eric, you didn't prep for our show. We're going 6:30.
He did.
I
Okay,
did.
so-
Only you didn't show up till the
Hey.
last minute. Hey.
Hey, how's
You
it
have a
going?
pitch?
I sure do.
Go ahead. It.
Let me drop the link for you.
Thank you.
Is that a quarantini you're drinking there, Avram?
Oh, that's just the water.
Dodson. What was the viral Antonio Dodson? That was like
Yeah, that's right.
Hide your
Hide your
wife,
kids, hide your
hide your
wife,
kid.
right?
hide your
yeah,
kids, hide
that.
your wife. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, maybe we're cousins or something. I don't know.
That would be cool. Then
Claim to fame.
Did you get the link?
I think Eric's pulling it up right now.
Eric's prepping for another show, so
Maybe.
bear with us.
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe I'll get a link.
Thanks
Oh,
for sticking
God.
around for another pitch. I'm glad I got through.
Yeah, it was a battle.
Well, I guess I might as well start. So the show is a half-hour animated comedy. It's called The Magnificent Maximilian Mountebank, and it's about an undergraduate scam artist named Max and his roommate, Petey, and together they encounter occult adventures at Miskatonic University, which is America's most accursed university. I think you've got the pilot up right there. There's an overview deck. If you want to take a look at that, it's got some character designs and all that kind of thing. So yeah, they're a bit of a mismatched couple. He runs scams and Petey is just super, super innocent. And that interferes with the scams that Max is running.
Okay, so do you want to walk us through an episode?
Yeah, sure. So a generic episode would have.
Did you base your character design off my body and me?
I was gonna say, I was like, Cam. Damn, I hate when Cam gets to make fun of himself before I can.
Yeah, you're gonna get a check from me for that. Thank you for the template.
You do that middle part, yeah.
Yeah, so an average episode would be
And you
set
designed
around.
Petey off of Jordy. Wow, that's amazing.
Sorry?
I didn't have a full.
Sorry.
That does look like Jordy's book bag.
That is not okay. Continue, please. Ignore.
I want to
the-
carry my books like that.
Oh, no, yeah, bring it back. It's old school. Right. Sorry. So everything is kind of a season is a semester at the school, and so it starts with like moving day. Everything can be like around parents' weekend or finals or whatever.
Are you guys having a hard time hearing his audio?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, your mic's right
sorry.
up.
Is this better if I?
A little bit.
better.
Not so close, but
Sounds
How
crunchy.
about like this?
that's
better.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So it's at a college, and Max will be running some kind of scam. That scam gets complicated by the occult forces that are around and converge around Petey. And so they're going to have to try to survive or prevent these larger occult apocalypse type events while still hoping to pull off their scams and make good grades and all that kind of thing. Basically, in this world, the end of the world is always going to be a possibility, but final exams are a certainty. So they have to deal with the large and the small scale.
That's the tagline right there. That's what's on the poster.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, keep going if you got more.
yeah. Oh yeah, sure. So let me tell you a little bit about the school there at Miskatonic. It's got like an Ivy League vibe, but it's super, super old. Nobody knows how old this place is. Like when the first professors came over on the Mayflower, the school was already there, you know. And it's just a nexus of these occult forces. It's not like Hogwarts. It's not a school of magic. You still have, you take English classes and math classes, but you can also study, like Max is majoring in chicanery. So it's the art and craft of grift and graft. And I don't know. I guess is this working for you guys?
I mean, it looks interesting. I'm not like super. There's nothing making me super excited about it.
I like the designs.
Yeah, the designs and the look are what I'm getting from it, and I think you've named the characters really cool names.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what else everyone else thinks.
I just don't really know what's happening in the show.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, like the day-to-day is that Max is going to try to run a scam, and that's going to get fucked up basically by the fact that he's got such an innocent roommate who is a magnet for occult forces.
Give us an example of like how a scam he's trying to run.
Okay, sure. So
he was like, okay, fuck.
Yeah.
Hold up. Have you ever actually? Is this anywhere personal? Can you scam anyone? Because I feel like to write a good scammer, you got to be thinking scam.
I don't think I could personally scam something. It's more like something I've always enjoyed reading about. And like
scamming is almost like pitching. There's some similarities to me between scamming and pitching.
Oh well, yeah, I can see that. But like I like them. Like when I lived in New York, it was more like people would try to run a scam on me. So you're like walking down the street, you're looking at your cell phone or something, and like if I'm the con artist, I see somebody like that who's distracted. I bump into them. I drop my glasses on the ground. I say, "Hey, dummy, you weren't looking where you're going. Those glasses are super expensive. You better give me some money." So that's like little short cons like that.
This is the thing. You got to have some really inventive scam. I love scams. I love like Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is a movie I like because it's a big scam movie. You got to be really creative, and you got to show. You're striking me more as like a magician than a scammer. You know what I mean? I feel like you might have better magic tricks than scams. You got to. Sure,
there's a lot of
have scams on deck
between those two things.
So
Yeah,
all right, I mean that's what I'll say. You
Mhm.
got to hit us with the dope scams if it's about a scam artist. If we're not hearing those, you have a cool look and all that, but I don't know how much more I'm getting out of it.
I'm like so close to putting you number one on the board. I just feel like just give us a really good story.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me give you an example from a couple episodes towards the end of the.
I get to see that fucking weirdo scamming people with wearing a backpack. I'm in.
Well,
just give me a good scam.
Okay. So in one of these episodes, there are intramural sports at the school, right? And our guy, he finds like a codex that it predicts all of the outcomes of all of the intramural games from now to eternity. And so he tries to get his roommate to throw one of those games. He tries to cheat fate by going against this codex. So it blends like cheating at sports with.
I'm gonna challenge you, man. You have a cool setup, but you don't got this. That's Back to the Future too. You
That
get
is
the
Back
sports
to the
book in the
Future.
future.
Dominic.
So thank you for calling in. Maybe you still make the board because
for having me.
When you started, I think we all were like, "This is gonna be number one."
We haven't
and then
prepped
it
yet.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
look,
the board. If I got up at the top of the board, great. What I would really love is if you guys took a look at the pilot and maybe gave a full read through to the deck.
Jordy,
maybe it'll do a little bit better than I did in person. I don't know.
Like,
all right, fair enough, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys don't want to talk about this anymore. But I will say, if you want to work on it, I think there's something there, man. I don't think you're hitting at the level it needs to be at right now.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Eric, can we keep going until someone new gets on the board?
we cannot. Walter.
I think that deserves to be on the board.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I like that. I genuinely hope he
I
does
do.
this
It's
thing
more
and just
original.
fucking with him.
It's more, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, put it
That's
on the
a
board.
premise. There's characters.
Let's keep
they
Let's
have
keep
it.
going till we replace the whole board with new people.
That's another hour.
I didn't put any lotion on.
Oh, no.
All right, so who falls off?
I like my man's at the bottom. Oh, sorry,
The
Jordy.
single.
Why don't you kick it
No.
off?
That's what I was gonna say too. Go ahead.
I like him a lot. I'm pulling for him, and I think honestly he's one of these guys that's probably going to work in the industry because you could just feel it. Like he's about this shit. I just feel like it's way too similar to. It's exactly man seeking woman. It's not separating itself. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let you guys. I'm going to fuck with you.
Jordy, you do it.
No, I think that's the one that should be kicked off probably. You guys seem very into the execution of the Space 2012 one. Like, does that?
I agree with you, Jordy.
Yeah, no, I know, but like that versus kind of an original idea that stumbled in its execution. Who tops it? I'm a little unsure of. I think Small Souls does deserve to be 3, and so Space and Max feel 1 and 2 to
All right,
me.
hand out the bags.
Okay. If I'm giving them the back, it's going to be like.
Don't ask me questions. Just
Can we do
hand
like
them out.
200, 100? Are you guys mad if they're like tied for first? That I don't want to really.
I'm letting you do it.
Okay.
But
do that.
whoa.
Oh wait, Cam's gonna take money away from someone. Yeah, let's just do 200, 100. Because I think the execution of a parody was impressive in a way versus an original idea. It's around the same.
All right.
There you have it.
Not great. Not a great week.
Well,
This was a messy meeting.
It was a messy meeting, and it's 90% our fault because listen,
we got
internet,
prep more.
network, prep more. We don't gotta do anything. We just gotta show up.
We gotta
our
prep
fucking
more.
Tech shit is whack, but you guys need to get your shit together too. And
We're
have,
non-essential. We're all non-essential is the issue.
I've been said that, but
Cam, you essential. We're non-essential. You are essential.
No, I use Essentia.
Okay.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Good. 9.5
I got
gauge.
dementia. I got dementia.
Ooh,
Jordy, you got a line for that?
Don't tell your mom I sent you.
Hey, okay.
Hey, let's keep going. Let's make Eric
give
actually
Jordy
cut
the
the
bag
screen.
today.
I'm not coming
Jordy.
off the screen. Yeah, there it goes. All right.
Kick us off.
All right. Until next week. We're gonna be more together next week.